Welcome, parents and guardians. I would like to share with you today our Title I program. I would like to share with you what Title is, its components, and how your child will benefit from receiving Title I services. Title I program information. Title I programs are federally funded. The intent and purpose is to support students that are achieving below benchmark. There are two types: school-wide versus targeted. UBLI is a school-wide Title I building, which means that we service students K through 8. Targeted means for only certain grade levels. Example, if we were a K through 2 building only. Title fund allocation means that money is spent on paraprofessionals, intervention materials and programs, and professional development for paraprofessionals and teachers. Title programming supports our school improvement plan and our efforts to have students be proficient in reading and math. Curriculum and resources. Our curriculum includes the following. In English Language Arts, or ELA, we use CKLA, which is for young 5s through 5th grade, and CKLA is our core curriculum. We also use Heggerty, which is primarily young 5s through 2nd grade, and it is our supplemental phonological awareness program. In math, this year we are undergoing another math pilot using Classroom iReady Math, and it is for kindergarten through 5th grade. At the end of the year, teachers will look at student data, engagement, and other variables to see if iReady helped our students achieve proficiency in math, and as to whether or not we will adopt iReady as our math series. And Classroom iReady will be our math core curriculum this year. Student assessments. Benchmark assessments are administered to all students 3 times per year in the fall, winter, and spring. The measures we use are Acadience, formerly known as DIBELS, and Acadience measures reading, comprehension, and fluency. We also use STAR. STAR is a computer-based program, and it measures early literacy for kindergarten through 1st grade, reading for 2nd through 5th grade, and math in 1st through 5th grade. Based on the results of these benchmark assessments, we determine interventions for students who scored below benchmark. Students scoring below benchmark are then progress monitored once every 2 to 3 weeks using the measures listed above. Communication with families. Weekly newsletters from classroom teachers will come home, and those newsletters will contain such things as spelling words, test dates, subject area updates, and upcoming events. I highly recommend that you read those newsletters and keep them somewhere handy as they contain lots of important information. A monthly newsletter will also come home from the principal and the elementary office containing important dates and upcoming events for the UBLI Elementary. Progress monitoring reports from the Title I Parapros will also come home. Students receiving intervention support for scoring below benchmark will be progress monitored every 2 to 3 weeks. Those reports will be sent home with students' updated scores. Teachers also progress monitor in the classroom as well to make sure interventions that are in place are working for your child. Parents' rights. The UBLI School Compact is an agreement for the school, parents and guardians, and students to follow to ensure that all students have a positive learning environment. It can be found on page 44 in the Elementary Student Handbook. It can also be found on our school website at ublischools.org under the Parents and Students tab. Parents' right to know. Parents have the right to know if their child is receiving Title I services. All students that score below benchmark on the benchmark assessment will receive a letter home that their child will receive interventions and support from our Title I program services. Parents also have the right to know their students' teacher or paraprofessionals' training and credentials, and that is available upon request. This letter can also be found on our school website at ubleyschools.org under the Parent and Students tab. Parents' rights continued. Staff qualifications. All teachers must have a degree in education and a valid teaching certificate. Paraprofessionals must have one of the following: at least 2 years of study at an institution of higher education, or a minimum of 48 credit hours, obtained an associate's degree or higher, or have a high school diploma and a passing score on the ETS Parapro assessment. Parents will be notified if their child's teacher does not meet the qualifications listed above. Michigan's third grade reading law. We felt it was important to include some information about the third grade reading law and the IRIP plan, as many parents always have questions about that every year. So hopefully this information will be of some use to you. In an effort to boost reading achievement, Michigan's lawmakers passed Public Act 306 in October of 2016. To help more students be proficient by the end of third grade, the law requires extra support for K-3 students who are not reading at grade level. The law also states that a child may be retained in third grade if they are one or more grade levels behind in reading at the end of third grade. Your child's reading progress will be closely monitored beginning in kindergarten. If your child is not reading where expected, a plan to improve reading will be created. This means your child's teacher and school will work with your child to find where your child needs support in his or her reading development and create a plan to support him or her. This plan, which is called an IRIP, an Individualized Reading Intervention Plan, includes extra instruction or support in areas of need, ongoing checks on reading progress, and a read-at-home plan that encourages you and your child to read and write outside of the school day. If you need any more information about Michigan's third grade reading law or the IRIP plan, please see me or your child's classroom teacher. Thank you very much for your time and attention to this presentation. Please contact us with any questions or concerns. My contact information is Jill O'Grisky, Elementary Principal and Title I Director. My phone number is 989-658-8202, extension 57012. Email is jogrisky@ubleyschools.org.